Hello, I'm Reena Jain, and on this storytelling day, I'm here with a beautiful story about, you know whom? The mighty warrior Arjun and Hanuman. Now you'll ask me, what is the connection between Arjun and Hanuman? Arjun came later, he was in the Mahabharata. And Hanuman came earlier, he was in the Ramayana. But just see how they are connected. Once, the great Pandav prince, Arjun, he went for an exploration of the world. He went to the deserts on the west. Then he went to the jungles of the east. He also went to the highest mountains in the north. And then he thought of going to the southernmost tip of India. And he came to a beautiful serene place called Rameshwaram. This place, Rameshwaram, was on the seaside. He could see the beautiful ocean flowing there. He was mesmerized by the waves. He looked at the ocean and said, "Oh my God, this is so enchanting." When he was speaking, there was an old man who was passing by. This old man suddenly heard what Arjun was saying. He said, "Yes, this is an enchanting place, and this place has a beautiful story behind it." This old man now sat down on a rock near the sea. Arjun said, "Story? What story?" The old man sat down very quietly and said, "The great King Ram, the king of Ayodhya, had crossed this ocean from here and reached Lanka from here with his army to defeat Ravan." Arjun said, "Defeat Ravan? How did that happen?" The old man said, "Yes, it was a beautiful sight. Ram's army of monkeys built up a bridge of stones, and it was awesome to see the monkey." As he was speaking, Arjun put back his head and started laughing. How is that even possible? Why will a great king like Ram require an army of monkeys? What were the monkeys doing? He could have easily made the bridge on his own. He was such a good man with arrows and bows. Why will he require an army of monkeys? I cannot understand that. The old man felt very offended. He said, "Don't even talk about that. Yes, he created the bridge with the help of an army of monkeys. He could not have made the bridge without the help of these monkeys." But Arjun was not convinced. He said he could have easily made the bridge with his arrows. If I were there at that time, I would have made a bridge with arrows. Ram was such a good archer. He should have made the bridge with arrows. The old man said, Okay, maybe you are right. So, but I need to leave now." And he started going. He said, "Enjoy the ocean." And he went away. Now, there was a tree. On top of that tree, there was a monkey sitting. He was listening to all the conversation which was happening between the old man and Arjun. He said, "Arjun seems to be very, very proud of his skills. Let me test whether he would actually be able to make a bridge using his arrows." So he jumped down from the tree. Arjun was suddenly taken aback. All his arrows fell down. He said, "Shoo, shoo, shoo away, monkey." But this monkey said, "Oh, great warrior, you were talking to that old man about the army and the monkeys and Ram, weren't you?" Arjun said, "So what?" The monkey said, "I don't think you could have built a bridge with arrows. I don't believe that." Arjun said, "You don't believe that? I could do that right now for you." The monkey said, "Okay, but if you're not able to make the bridge, then what?" Arjun said, "I'm very proud of my skills. If I'm not able to make a bridge with my arrows, I will leave the bow and arrows and never touch them again in my life." The monkey said, "And if I lose, I will be in your service for my whole life, forever and ever." So they agreed to the challenge. Now the mighty warrior, the Pandava warrior Arjun, he started taking out his fast arrows, and suddenly the arrows were going here, there, here, there, here, and the bridge started coming up. This beautiful bridge came up, the water started parting, and the waves were still for some time. Once the bridge was ready, Arjun stood like this and said, "Now, go, you can test the bridge. I have done what I needed to do." The monkey said, "Oh, okay, let me check." He put one foot on the bridge and sploosh, the bridge came down. Arjun was so surprised. He said, "Oh my God, this can't be happening. How can my bridge fall down?" But he still said, "Okay, I'll try one more time. Let me make the bridge one more time." Monkey said, "Go ahead. I wouldn't want you to lose." So again, the Pandav prince Arjun took his bows and an arrow and started shooting arrows in all directions. The bridge which came up looked much stronger. Once the bridge was ready, Arjun said, "I am done. This is a very, very strong bridge. And now you can do the testing." Monkey said, "Okay, fine. Let me go and test." Now he put both the feet on the bridge, and as soon as he put the feet on the bridge, whoosh, there was a thundering sound and the bridge broke. Now Arjun was totally confused. He said, "This cannot happen. I give up. This can't be happening to me." He said, "I give up." And he gave his bows and arrows, put them down there and sat down in the sand. He said, "I have lost the challenge. So now I will never ever pick up my bow and the arrows." The monkey was quite happy. But suddenly, when Arjun started going from there, there was a voice which said, "Stop!" And both of them started looking at the voice. When they saw there was a young boy standing there. His clothes were all yellow and shining in the sun. When they saw the boy said, "What's happening here? What was this talk about leaving the bows and arrows?" Arjun explained the whole story. He said, "I have lost the challenge, so now I am leaving my bow and the arrows here and I am going." The boy said, No. There was no witness. So you have not lost. Till the time there is a witness, you have not lost. Nobody has seen you losing. So try it out one more time. I am the judge now. I am sitting on this rock. I will check who is winning. Both of them agreed. He sat down on the stone. And again Arjun started shooting his arrows. And the bridge which came up looked stronger than the two bridges he had built earlier. Now, as soon as the bridge was over, Arjun called the monkey. He said, "Now, please go." The monkey went on the bridge, but nothing happened. Monkey said, "Oh, this bridge looks stronger than both the bridges. Let me jump a little." So he started jumping on the bridge. And nothing happened. He said, "Let me grow up in size." So he started becoming bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. He grew so tall that his head was inside the clouds. He looked bigger than a mountain. But still, the bridge did not break. He started jumping and still the bridge did not break. The monkey was totally confused. And Arjun looked at the monkey like this. He said, "This can't be anybody else. I'm very sure this is Hanuman. But if this is Hanuman, then why did the bridge not break?" So they both turned to the boy. Hanuman grew smaller to his original size. And both of them went to the boy and said, "You can't be an ordinary boy. Please tell us who you are." The boy said, "No, I am just a passerby." Both said, No, please, you tell us who you are. This can't be happening." So he suddenly disappeared. And in his place came Lord Vishnu. He was standing in his beautiful finery. Arjun said, "Pranam, and why did you have to come here?" Vishnu said, "You were too proud. Hanuman was too sure of his strength. So, and Arjun, you were too proud of your strength. You were too sure of yourself. And Hanuman did everything that he did out of spite. That is why I had to come here to break this challenge." Both of them understood their mistake and stood bowed in front of Vishnuji. Now, they both said, "Yes, we understand our mistake and promise that we will not do that again." That is how the story ended. Today, I would like to thank Amar Chitra Katha for this beautiful opportunity for narrating the story.